Hey guys, it's your boy King Donald back with another video. So today, as I promised yesterday, I'm going to be doing an well, 50 to an hour long. What if that guy lightning powers? I posted that yesterday. Yesterday, I just needed to get something out because I'm just trying to get back into it. Uh, like I say all the time. I feel like excuses. Yeah, but no, I gotta keep posting if I wanna get my engagement. I just realized that because I was thinking for a while, how can I get in? I was just like, just post. Like YouTube just wants people to stay on YouTube longer. So if you can get people to stay on YouTube longer, they'll send more people onto your thing. I feel like that makes sense, right? So yeah, I'm gonna just keep on posting as much as I can. Maybe it doesn't. I'm gonna you know keep on posting. Anyways, stop. Let's stop with the jibber jabber. I think this might be. I might finish this because this is like I think seventh part, and that's a lot of parts, especially for me. Because I was doing like hour long ones, but I was going down to 30. And no. It's back to it's. You guys voted. It's 50 minutes to an hour. It's even better. Yeah. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, like. Uh, oh, I knew it, but the last video didn't get the comments that I asked for. But hey. Anyways, I still appreciate the people that comment. I appreciate you guys. Big up. If you're in the comments, listen to this, just comment down below. Comment gang, just something, I don't know. If you don't want to think of anything, just say comment gang or hi. Literally anything, just write something. So, let's stop with the jibber jabber and let's get right into the video. So, last time, we covered the stain arc with the stain arc. So we're just gonna get right into the video. So they now they're back at school. Before the exam started, Bakugo and Midoriya were chatting before uh before school tomorrow. Bakugo's like, "Hey Midoriya, so what really happened with Stain, huh? Could you explain?" It's like, "Oh, what do you mean? It's just Endeavor stopped her." He's like, "Stop lying to me, Midoriya. Deku, I know when you're lying. You think I don't know when you're lying? Just tell me the truth. Did you stop him?" He looks like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, is that so, huh? So explain. And he takes out a picture of Stain when he was getting arrested. These marks right here, huh? And if you before you say it was Endeavor's fire, it can't be because of specific points of impact. And I know one person that can do that. You, Midoriya. Midoriya's like, damn. Alright then. Alright, Kachan, you got me. I mean, I did stop staying, but I didn't do it by myself. Toroki and Ida did help me. He's like, oh, snap. So, explain to me how it happened, Deku. Zuko's like, well, I honestly I thought it was gonna be a breeze, but in reality, I was actually really scared. He's like, of course, a loser like you would be scared. He's like, no, actually, Kachan, I didn't expect me to choke like that. I thought I was strong, but in reality, I'm just weak and a child. I needed to resort for everyone else's help. This made me realize I'm not as strong as I think. I need to improve. Buckle's like, it's finally good to see that you lost some time. But then I was like, can you just comfort me for once? He's like, yeah, this is how I felt when you beat me that day before, and when we fought after that. You think that'll let me get down and stop everything? No! I caught up and I trained my butt off. Even though you beat me again, I'm still training. One day, I know I'll defeat you and I'll become the number one hero, surpassing All Might. It looks like, okay, I get it, but stop being a baby and man up and learn to, and maybe learn from other people. Other people have other powers that you don't know of. You don't know everything, all right? It looks like, all right, gotcha, thanks. And yeah, and he hangs up the phone. And Zuko starts thinking, he's like, yeah, he's right. Yeah. And they go to sleep. So the next day, Azawa announces that they're gonna be doing their final exam, and it's gonna be hard. And then the final settings come up. They do the test, of course. I'm gonna say that's all. This stays the same, you know. And then they announce that they're gonna be facing teachers, and Izuku and Bakugo are kind of happy that they partners together, and they're like, "Oh, well, okay." Until they hear their opponent, All Might, and Izuku's like, "Huh? All Might?" And Bakugo's like, "Are you guys kidding? What?" And All Might comes again. It's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm here," like in the anime, you know. I'm gonna say, actually, yeah, this time, Bakugo and Midoriya try to come up with a strategy, but Bakugo wasn't willing to hear any of Zuko's plans. He would hear them out and say, "No, I'm not involved enough." It's like, "No, I want to destroy All Might." And Zuko's like, "Don't you understand? It's All Might." He's like, "Yeah, it's All Might. You just give me some of your lightning cloak thing and we'll both take him down." And Zuko's like, "I don't think you understand." It's like, "But that lightning, you help All Might fight that Nomu." It's like, yeah, I was helping All Might. I wasn't doing a massive amount of damage. I was there and I did help, but compared to All Might, I don't know if I could just take him down like that. Buck's like, "Stop doubting yourself, Deku. Is it because that loss? Is this because that you nearly lost against Stain? Get over that. You're strong, alright? And did you not remember I said? Don't let that thing defeat you. Just let it make you stronger." He's like, "Alright, okay, alright, fine. But I don't know, just using my lightning cloak would help us defeat All Might." Buck's like, "Don't worry. I got a great plan." So then that's when All Might comes, they start to examine, like, and All Might freaking does he smash with freaking goes down the whole road, and everyone's just surprised with the massive power he has. So that's when Izuku pops up, and it's like, "Hey, All Might!" And All Might's like, "Huh, it's a hero," and he sprints to him. And he gets there in a bit quick, yeah. And Izuku's like, "All right then, let's fight, All Might." And All Might's like, "We shall." And Zuko goes into Lightning Cloak, trying to put extra electricity on his palms, lightning on his palms, and All Might's like, "Ah, silly kid, you think that would stop me, All Might? Alright then, let's give it a shot." And they start fighting, and And Izuku is surprised of All Might's overwhelming speed, but All Might's surprised of Izuku's speed too. He's like, huh, I know this Izuku Midori was promising, but I didn't know he was this promising. Alright then, let's fight! And they freaking punching and ish like that. But Izuku soon gets overwhelmed by All Might and he tries his best to do anything. So as a it's kind of an escape, he throws a lightning bomb. Well, he throws a bunch of lightning bombs that will spread out that will block his vision. And I was like, and then Izuku's like, okay, I done my part. And Buck's like, stage two. And that's when Bakugo comes out and he tries to bombard All Might with blasts. But um, All Might was quickly able to dispatch of Bakugo. It's like, Bakugo, sorry, but you're not as fast as young Midoriya. He's like, that wasn't what I was going for. Now, Deku! And Izuku's there with the sweat gauntlet, and he's like, "Take this, All Might!" And All Might's like, "Oh shoot!" And he freaking throws away Bakugo's and tries to dodge the thing. But Izuku done something to the explosion. He kind of mixed the explosion with his lightning. What? So basically, what? Oh, so basically, he infused the lightning and some um explosion so Izuku can do something. So basically he added a track on All Might, a lightning track so like so whatever he shoots at All Might it would attract to him. It's really small. All Might didn't notice, so the explosion was following him, man. Almost like damn. And Bakugo from behind, he shoots his too. Izuku uh had a lightning bolt with it. And and Izuku didn't know he could do this. Bakugo like literally came up with it and he thought, you think you can do this? And there's well, I'll give it a try. And it did work. And he was surprised. He was surprised of Bakugo's understanding of his quirk and be able to take advantage of that to win this. But okay, so when those two explosions collide, like it was a big explosion. And they thought they'd done it, and Azuka's like, here, take some lightning cloak. And they start running to the freaking exit. But then, when they thought they won, All Might emerges again. And they're like, wait, what? That was a massive, it was two explosion blasts. And All was like, that was a good trick of yours. But poof, he dashes right in front of them, hits them back. It's like, it's not going to be enough to stop me. And Marco and Izuku's like, wow, that was your plan, Kachan. It didn't work. He's like, yes, I know. He's like, what do we do now? Oh, what? The only thing we can do, we fight. And Izuku's like, all right then, take some of this lightning. And they go on a freaking boat, go on a lightning cloak. Almost like, bring it back. No, what the heck? He says, hit me with your best shot. And they both go, ah! And it's kind of like a unison fighting. Have you guys seen like Dragon Ball Super, like the end when Goku and Frieza were fighting? It's kind of like that, but even more smooth. Like they're freaking running in sync and punches, in sync, and like it was insane. Like because they working together, All Might's like kind of, I wouldn't say getting overwhelmed, but he's taking this as a real challenge, and everyone's watching and they're surprised, like, "Whoa, that's Bakugo and Midoriya! They make such a good team." And everyone's impressed. Like they they're like, I think they can actually defeat All Might, and they go, come on, guys, you can do it, like literally. So then, Izuku's like, God, I don't know if I can keep this up, and he's like, you idiot, use your powers. He's like, but which one? I don't think they can do damage. The one you used to humiliate me years ago. And Izuku grins like, all right then, and he jumps back and he puts both hands in the air and he starts bullying electricity around him. And Izuku's like, this is the most powerful lightning, lightning, thunderbolt I've ever done. And Buck's like, being hauled on his face again, and he shouts, "Ezekiel now!" And he does explosion on All Might's face, which All Might releases Bakugo, and Izuku shouts, "Thunderbolts!" And it's a big blast, and bah! And it hits All Might, and Izuku's like, "There's no time!" And Baku's like, I agree, and he takes Izuku and he freaking spins and he flings him, and Izuku's like gliding, and finally he stops and he starts to sprint, and All Might's still getting shocked by this lightning burst, and he's like, and and this just it kind of just shoots all electricity everywhere, and Bakugo gets hit and he goes unconscious. But when it finished, All Might was hit. He was dazed. He was, oh, I gotta. Then he starts and he spits out blood, but it does not transform back. That's essential. And he's like, I gotta stop them. He's like, they done well. And that's when you see Izuku crossing the finish line. Crossing the finish line, indicating their victory. And everyone's like, yeah, that was some great teamwork. And like I was like, oh, that was some great teamwork. Oh. I don't know. Like what Zawa does, he's a Zawa. He's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Then he and Zawa announces like everyone that failed, and it's like it was all of you guys are going to summer camp, and yeah. So then everyone agrees that they're gonna meet at the mall to do that thing, and everyone agrees. So then yeah, they go to the mall and stuff, and yeah, Uraka still gets freaked out and separates from Deku, and he's like, and that's when Shigaraki comes, like, hey, it's you. You're the kid from the sports festival with that lightning powers of yours. Oh, I was voting for you. I really thought you could win. And Izuku's like, oh, thanks, man. But Izuku immediately recognizes him, and it's like, and it's like, good to see you, friend. And Izuku's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, can I not come to see a friend? And it's like, get out of here. And that's when Shigaraki grabs him. It's like, come on, you don't want to make a scene, do you? And that's when he asks the question. So it's like, I don't get it. I hate Stain. I hate you. I hate All Might. But why does Stain get so much publicity? Something like that. I forgot. I don't know the specifics of what he said because I haven't watched the anime in so long. Come on out. Come on, 5. What? I didn't even say word. Season 5. Come on out. I think it's coming out like next week, like next year, spring or something like that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the season 5 trailer. Oh yeah, but anyways, I'm waffling again. And Izuku explains like, well, Stain inspired people. He had a purpose, something that people could respect. But you're just pure evil. Something like that. I think that's what he says, right? Yeah. So then That's when Uraraka comes, and it's like, Deku, is everything alright? And she immediately realizes that everything's not alright. And he's like, ah, it's you. And like, he didn't want to make a scene, so I'm gonna say everything plays out the same. Izuku does not engage because his powers are not for subtlety, how he would say. They, yeah, the only most subtle thing I think he can do is the lightning bomb, but no, actually not. It's gonna freaking explode. It's probably the lightning palm. Yeah, because just shocked him with his palm. But anyways, yeah, he doesn't do anything. He lets Shigaraki go. They call the cops. They check the whole mall, and Shigaraki was gone. Boom, gone. So, anyways, time for the summer camp. Everyone on the bus is so excited. Oh man, what's gonna happen? And it looks like, yeah. So they're all excited, right? So and that's when they arrive, and everyone they explain, and that's when they drop them down, and they're like, "We'll meet you there." And it looks like, damn, they just left us out here to do by ourselves. What are we supposed to do? And they're like, "Well, they said meet us there, so I guess." And this is private property, so we can't use our quirks. And it looks like, huh, we can now. So he goes back on top of the road to see how far it is. He's like, yeah, I think I can make it. All right, guys. I'll see ya. And he teleports, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?" And Bak's like, "Damn you, Deku!" And they're like, What did he just do? He just teleported. He's probably there right now." And everyone's like, "No, wait, what? He can tell. He didn't take us with us." And he's like, "Oh, damn it, Deku!" And he uses explosions, Bakugan, and flies in the air. And everyone's like, "Wait, no, wait for us. Gotcha, I mean, Bakugo." And but then Izuku, when he's there, he's like, "Well, I'm probably gonna feel bad. This is boring." He teleports back. As Bakugo arrives, he's like, "Deku! What?" He's like, he wants to go back, but it hurts. And he comes back. So he's like, "Oh, hey guys." And everyone's like, "You abandoned us." And he's like, "Well, I'm back now. So I can teleport all of you guys there, but it's gonna sting a little. Oh, you guys want my help?" And they're like, um, "Can you just teleport us there?" And it looks like, "Oh, fine then, but it's not gonna benefit you guys." And he's like, "All right, everyone in a circle, hold your hands, hold hands." And Mineta becomes a pervert, and he's trying to, so we're gonna, but they stopped him. So yeah, they teleport, and when they arrive, everyone's just like, "Ow!" And it looks like, I told you it was gonna sting. And they arrive there, they're waiting, and finally after 2 hours, Azawa and all those guys arrive. They're like, "Oh, you guys are here already." And it's also, I know why. It's because Midoriya used his teleportation probably. And they're like, "He can teleport? But I thought he had lightning powers." It's like, yes, he does. He can use those lightning powers to teleport. They're like, "Well, okay, good for him." And so, anyways, like, yeah, everything goes the same, the bad thing, Mineta being a weirdo, and Zuko saving Koda with his lightning cloak, finding out that how his parents died as pro heroes, but he does not understand that as because he's a stupid child. Well, it's kind of unfair for a kid to be a child, but they were heroes. But I would think at least one of them would stay home to make sure they don't die. But anyways, yeah, they died as heroes. But anyways, so yeah, they the next day they do the hero training, and they call up Bakugo to do the thing, and it has not progressed far. And Bakugo's kind of pissed off because he wants to defeat Deku, and his progress is not going that fast, so he's kind of pissed off. So yeah, and everyone's doing their training things. So yeah, yeah, everyone's doing the same thing. So what is Zuko's trying to do? He's trying to do the same thing he was doing with Gran Torino. He was trying to extend his lightning power usage time. So oh, excuse me, usage time. So he's doing that his whole thing. His limit is I think he set at 7 minutes, but it was actually shorter when he realized it. He realized it, But yeah, he's extending it. So yeah, they go to so then I'm gonna skip, and then they're doing that thing, and then the villains attack. Yes, the villains attack, and everyone's confused and concerned. What's gonna happen? And Zuko's like, Coda, I gotta go, and freaking he's like, I know where Coda is. She's like, okay, fine, go. And Zook's like, all right. He's like, before I go, and he touches. I forgot the two ones, but he touches them, and they're like, oh, what's this? He's like, it's called lightning cloak. I shared some of the lightning with you, so you should have a little more speed and a little more power. All right, I gotta go save Coda. And then he goes in his lightning cloak and he starts spitting. And yeah, using that lightning cloak, I forgot what were the names, but anyways, they were able to somewhat defeat the lizard guy and the un, unknown gender person. What is, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not gonna mention. So as Zuko arrives, that's when he sees a figure, a massive figure in a cloak, and he turns around and you see this devilish face, and Zuko's like, "Get away from him!" And it's like, oh, so a hero came. You're gonna try to save this runt? And it looks like, yes. And he does it. And he's like, Muscular's like, oh, you're fast. All right, then. This is gonna be enjoyable. So he takes off his freaking thing, and Zuko sees he's bigger, and he's like, damn, all right, then. And he turns on his lightning cloak, and he's like, come on, then. And then that's when Muscular attacks and Zuko dodge that ish. And he dodges it and he puts his hands right by his ribs and lightning palms him. And he does shock Muscular, and but he just stretches a little. It's like, that tickled. And it goes back for a fury of punches. Like, oh, no, no crossovers. So yeah, he goes on for a fury of punches, and Zuko's dodging them, and it's like it looks like the train's been working out. And then Muscular gets pissed off. So, oh, so you think you're fast, huh? Ah! And he speeds up suddenly, and Zuko's like, wait, what? And bah, he hits Zuko far, like into the wall. Bah! And Zuko from that hit, he's bleeding. He didn't expect that. He's like, ah. And Muscular comes for another punch, but Zuko dodged in time. And he's like, damn, alright then. And he uses some lightning ice, and Muscular just freaking blocks it with his hand. He's like, you think that'll stop me? And he freaking hits Deku in the god, and he throws him. And he's like, oh, what the heck is this guy? And he's like, lightning orbs. And he starts throwing them at them. But Muscular, it's not affecting Muscular. And Zuko's getting amnesia again. I mean, no, not amnesia. He's getting, I forgot what it's called, PTSD. Oh, well, I shouldn't say that stuff. But he's getting memories of how helpless he felt when fighting Stain. And it's like, no, it can't be. And it's like, massive lightning ball. And he threw it at Muscular. And and it did stop Muscular like for a while, but then Muscular started to push it back, and Zuko's like, "No, what? How?" And Muscular like, take that, kid. But Zuko, of course, it's lightning, so he absorbed it, and he's like, "You're really strong." He's like, "Why do you think I go muscular?" Okay, that was cringy. But anyways, Muscular goes in for another furious punches, and this time Izuku's taking all of them, and he's getting beat up bad. And then while he was rimming this, he was thinking back to Gran Torino during the training, and this is something Izuku forgot about that Gran Torino mentioned. So he flashed back and they were in the house. Gran Torino said, "So, kid, about your lightning cloak, don't you think you could take it further, another stage?" It looks like another stage. What do you mean? It's like, well, you see, your lightning cloak boosts your attributes, right? And it looks like, yeah, it does. My speed and power. It's like, yeah. So, like, so how about what if it you done like times two or something? It's like times two. It's like, yes, lightning cloak times two. So your double stat boost that you got originally. It looks like, oh, never thought of that. But if I could, how do you think I would, you know, approach this method? And Gran Torino's like, I don't know. How do you access your lightning cloak? It looks like, well, my lightning cloak is basically, it's just, how do I say it? It's like energy somehow. It's like, energy? What are you talking about? And it looks like, well, I have lightning like coursing through my veins, and basically, essentially, the lightning cloak is taking that electricity from my brains and forcing it out of my body to essentially boost my stats. And Gran Turismo is like, oh, okay, then, well, how about you just take more lightning from your veins? And it's like, well, I could do that, but it would leave me in such a state because my lightning's basically my blood, and if I don't have enough blood, I'm gonna be kind of hazy, and I might die if I don't have enough. It's like, that's true, but that's not my problem. It's yours to work on. And that's when Izuku comes back to real life. He's like, "Ugh, I'm gonna die if I don't do this." Alright then. And then he throws like 10 lightning bombs coming off his fist. I want to say that these lightning bombs are small. They're like particles, you know? So when they explode, they're massive. Like I think I said it like 50 times by now. So yeah. So Zuko, he's getting punched back, but he counters and he jumps away and leaving some light balls and explode. And that's when Zuko's like, Gran Torino mentioned this. He suggested this to me. I've never tried it. But what choice do I have? And he kind of powers up. I'm making him sound like a Saiyan or something like that. But yeah, that's what he does. Izuku just focuses and freaking Muscular's like, alright then, if you power mine up. And he takes off the eye thing and he gets even stronger. Yeah, he didn't have this, so he's massive. He's massively strong now. So Zuko's like, come on, I can do it, and a burst of electricity just spreads out like, those ring things, like ring bursts or something like that. Yeah, it's a ring of electricity just burst out. And it hits Muscular, but it doesn't hit anyone else because it's on a mountain, so it's higher ground. But everyone does see it in the sky. Yeah, Coda didn't get hit. No, actually, Coda got hit, but not as hard as Muscular. He was behind Muscular, so Muscular kind of blocked it, but he did get some. So nothing that would be too severe. And Muscular's like, what the heck? And he looks and he sees Izuku emerge, and he sees that his electricity is intense, and it's you can just feel electricity on his teeth. Get that feeling. And Izuku's hair is somewhat white now, and Izuku's like, it worked, and he's fast. Like, I don't know. I don't think you understand. Fast. He is fast. Fast. If you guys don't understand, this is basically Godspeed, you know, from, Killua, Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, that's basically what Deku has. So, you know, Killua is fast and Godspeed, so he's fast too. So, it's kind of reenacting um Killua versus, I think, I forgot his name, that red ant. Kind of that. So Izuku and he bursts and punches and he's stunning him because of the amount of electricity and power this has. And Muscular's, yeah, he's stunned, so he can't move, so he's taking all of this. And Izuku's stop. Muscular's like, oh damn you! He breaks out of the sun and he tries punching, and he's growing more muscle fabrics. And this time he throws a pressure punch. I'm assuming he can do that because he's so strong. Don't judge me. So he throws a punch for punch, but Izuku, he dodges it. He's too fast, and then that's when Izuku, he punches, and that's when Izuku jumps back and with his voice is like, time to end this, and puts up one hand in the air and he shouts, "Thun!" No, he doesn't shout. He just shout. He just says Thunderbolt casually, and a massive one, bigger than the one he hit with All Might, comes bursting down. But Izuku wasn't finished, and he puts up his hand again and he goes, massive lightning ball, and he throws it at them. So those two things are coming, but Izuku's not finished again, and he throws some lightning bombs, but these are massive. Okay, yeah, massive. The two of them, he throws them, and all those three things collide, and does this massive blast. But Zuko realizes Koda is there. He's like, damn, and he runs. He grabs Koda, and he dips, and you just see this massive explosion. It's like a mushroom cloud, but electricity just burst out, and he runs back up there, and he sees freaking muscular, like knocked out, like burnt, everything, and so he's like, and it disappears again. Yo, he's too OP now. Yo, I don't think you understand. I'm not saying he's all my power, but like his speed is insane, and the amount of electricity power that he has now. Oof. But it's not that invincible. There still is backlash. Because, like you said before, he still needs lightning in his veins. So, if he pulls this off for a long time, he could die. So yeah, this is a move that he'll probably be extremely OP when he's producing more lighting in his body, and he can hold it for a long period of time. So yeah, he's running and he sees Azawa and he stops. He's like, Mr. Azawa, this is the kid. Please take him. And before Azawa could ask, Zuko disappears again. And he's running in his freaking speed, and he sees the, what you call it, dark shadow in his monster form, and Izuku knows the weakness. So it's sunlight, I think. It's not heat. It's light. Yeah, light. So Izuku lifts up his hand and he he charges off a massive lightning ball, and that light is it's a lot. So Dark Shadow streaks, and it goes back into uh what, I forgot his name. Wow, bird guy. He goes back to him, and Zuko absorbs it, and Shoji's like, "Is Zuko?" And Zuko's like, "Where is Kachan?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think I saw him there." And Zuko's just like, "I'll be back." And he dips again, and he freaking sees Bakugo and Todoroki versing that lightning blade guy. And Zuko steps in, freaking does for a triple front flip, and he breaks the blades by kicking it, and it kicks the guy's face, and freaking throws a lightning orb at him, which freaking shocks him and knocks him out. And Bakugo and Toroga like, Deku, is that you? And Zuko's like, yes, it's me. And Kachan, they're after you. I gotta protect you. And I'm the only one strong enough to do that right now. Toroki's like, don't count me out, Midoriya. I'm pretty strong too. And Buck's like, I'm stronger than both of you. I won in the sports festival. And okay, Zuko's like, alright then, let's get moving. And he before he could before he could do that, his form deactivates, and he kind of goes onto the ground and he starts panting. Yeah, that was quicker than I thought. And Buck's like, that new form you locked, what was it? Zuko's like, he could kind of call it my stage two of my lightning cloak. He's like, that was more of like its own form. You had white hair around you, Zuko. Zuko's like, yeah, it was pretty cool, right? Buck's like, all right, I thought you were protecting me. He's like, all right. So then they form a line, and then that's when Choji and what? I always forget his name. I'll probably remember it if I think hard enough, but not right now. Yeah, they also join up, and they walking, and then they meet uh, uh um Uraraka and Sue, and that's when freaking Toga runs away like a lizard or something. So yeah, and they all team up, and that's when they freaking see Compress behind them. It's like, looking for these, and he shows the two balls with Bakugo and Tokuyomi. Yeah, Tokuyomi in them. And Zuko's like, no! And he tries to throw a lightning orb, but his lightning immediately like spasses out because he has used a lot, especially going in his new, different form. It's definitely gonna take a lot of energy if I think so. And especially it's taking it from his brain, so technically it's not, so he's probably gonna be weak. So he's like, no, no. He's like, you gotta save Kachan. They come up with the same plan, the freaking slingshot, and then yeah, it does that, man. What's his name? The other guy can't stop sparkling, freaking lasers, and he drops uh Tokoyami, and it looks like, and as they disappearing into wormhole, Izuku doesn't care and pushes his body to go on the first lightning cold state, and he runs. He's like, Bakugo, gotcha! And Box like, it says it again, stay back, the Deku, and it disappears into the thing, and it looks like, no. And then that's when you cut to the scene in the hospital where Zuko literally just woke up, the weird face he does, like realizing. So yeah, everyone comes to visit, and they discuss everything about getting back Bakugo, of course, either disagrees and yeah, um, skip forward. The I was Momo put the track on and on, and neither do it. Yeah. So yeah, so then they do the press conference for Bakugo, and that's when they bust in. Busting balls deep. What? What? Why? Just they bust in, and yeah, all my things that he won, but then freaking off one comes, and then they absorbing the normals, and they get terrified and bust through, and he busts all those villains, all that stuff. And All Might comes running through again, and it's like all for one, and all that stuff. And they start to fight, and the Bakugo plan is immense. So yeah, so the plan is the same. It's a simple plan, but I guess this time is Zuko gave Ida lightning so we can go faster. So yeah, same plan happens. This time it didn't matter between if it was Zuko or um Kirishima because they both like his best friends. So I guess they said at the same time they're like, "Come!" And Bach's like, "Dee, dee, 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 dee." Then he grabs his hand. He's like, "You idiots!" And he smiles like, "I mean, you idiots!" Yeah, and he smiles at them, and yeah, does that same thing, and almost like those stupid kids. And then Izuku's like, "Hey, All Might!" And I was like, "Just get away!" And Izuku pulls up a ball of energy. He's like, "Catch!" And he flings it at All Might. And All Might's like, "What?" And he catches it, but the electricity goes through his body and poof, activates his lightning cloak. And All Might's like, "Thanks, young Victoria. It's time to fight all for one." And yeah, so then yeah, they have their fight. This time, one has the edge. Okay, no, I wouldn't say. I'll say he done better than in the anime. So yeah, he wasn't just using one body part to finish. So I'll say we need to finish the final punch. Detroit smash! No, United States of smash! That's when he goes in his freaking pitiful state, and everyone's shocked. And yeah, the end of All Might. You know, rest in peace, All Might. so, so yeah, then they all moved to the dorms, and Azal tells them that they all would have been expelled. They all would have been expelled. They all would have been expelled. Oh, is this English? They all would have been expelled except Bakugo. And yeah, to show the dorms, Izuku's dorm's not only full of All Might stuff, because yeah, that is. So ultimate moves, let's go. Ultimate moves time. This time Izuku's just not going to be able to kick now. Nah, I still can't give up. Kicking. How did you not think of kicking? All right. So ultimate move. So Izuku's like, I already know what ultimate moves I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do my freaking transformation I done. So yeah, he practices that, but he also practices he's trying to upgrade his massive lightning orb because last time against muscular he just freaking caught it and pushed it back, and Zuko's like, I'm not trying to have that again. So he's trying to upgrade that, and he's trying to focus on achieving that mode, but he's realizing it's not working. So he's trying to um somehow know how to pump more electricity into his veins and able to sustain his other powers longer first before he can, you know, use his ultimate stuff. So yeah. So now it's time for the license exam. So the license exam. Yeah, they get there and then they tell them that everyone's thing, and yeah, Yue gets all bombarded, and Izuku's like, not on my watch. Lightning orbs and freaking. This time he made them bigger so it could hit more balls. So yeah, that's what he's also been working on. His lightning orbs kind of bigger, cause yeah, you can make them to small to the size they were and to the new size he can. So he made them to make size and starts waving them away to knock down the balls. And everyone's impressed of his new power. And, and he makes the balls fall around him like, yeah, like, yeah. And it's just, no one's getting sneak attack on me. And yeah, everyone gets split up. And this time he thought it was Uraraka, but then when he's about to do it, he caught her again. He's like, "You're not Uraraka. Who are you?" And turns into that freaking that girl, and it looks sound like I haven't seen one before. No, no. He still has the same reaction as before and all that stuff. And they pass, and I'm gonna skip the rescue part. So then, when Gang Walker came and Toroki and that guy was fighting, Hazuki's like, "You idiots! What are you doing? Get out of here!" Like they will. I want to say I don't want to get them to the point that they fail. So I'm gonna say it's that point when they're blowing the window hitting each other that was canceling both of them out. So it's like, "You idiots!" And he goes into lightning cloak and he summons lightning orbs again and he spreads them out and the lightning orbs are taking out his army. And Gang orbs go, "Ah, damn you kid!" And he goes for a punch and Izuku, is sly. He dodges that and grabs Gang orbs and yanks it hard. Doesn't make him fall over, but it does make him go forward and Izuku jumps on his neck, does a backflip, and he comes like crashing down, kicking him on his back, which makes him crash onto the ground. And Zuko jumps up again and he shouts, "Massive lightning orb!" And it impacts him and knocks him out. He knocks him out. You see, he improved it that much. He knocks him out, and everyone's like, "What? He knocked out the number 10 hero. It's Gang Orca. He just knocked him out. He knocked him out." So yeah, everyone's surprised in that. So Izuku at the end got a good score. Toroki slightly just passed. I'm gonna say, everyone passes. Bakugo wasn't so violent this time talking because yeah. Because is Bakugo friends with Midoriya now? I feel like it would be chilled out more. So yeah, that happens. So unfortunately, no. Fortunately, there is Deku versus Kachan. So Bakugo, after when they were in their dorms, he's like, "Izuku, can I talk to you?" In a serious tone, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, Kachan, but what's the problem?" Oh snap! He's like, "What's the problem?" And he's like, "I've given you plenty of time. It's time to fight, Izuku." So he's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, it's the fight I've been waiting for, Izuku. You've been You have always been stronger. You've always been stronger than me. But when I won the sports festival, I thought I was stronger than you. But then I realized I wasn't because because Toroki was there. And it was through a fight, so it wasn't 1-on-1. And then afterwards, in the woods, I saw you. I saw you with your new form, And afterwards, when you helped me escape, you gave All Might an extra boost. It just infuriated me. And then on the license exams, you got one of the highest scores. I'm sorry, Izuku. I know we're friends, but it infuriates me how much superior than you are than me. I need to prove to myself that I am stronger. That I can win at one thing. I can win. And Izuku's like, oh, gotcha. And when Kacha's saying, he's kind of crying, he's been emotional because he's like, he also thinks that he and All Might like in the thing, because yeah, it doesn't make the relation that All Might and them don't know each other. They don't. They really don't. Izuku did not do the saving the kid. He did not get one for all. The only thing he knows him All Might for is that he's his teacher, and they fought together to stop that Nobu. That's it. That's it of All Might relation. And yeah, then Baku's like, I know this is selfish, but I need this Suzuku. I need to prove to myself. Suzuku and realizes that his friend is really hurt, and his friend's not the talky type like that. So he knew that he's gonna fight. So Suzuku's like, I hear you, and I will honor your wishes. Baku's like, alright then. And he wipes the tears off, and then they start to fight. And this time Izuku's just in his normal state, losing lightning palms, and Bakugo's like, "Huh? You're not gonna use your lightning cloak, huh?" And yeah, but Bakugo is overwhelming Izuku without his lightning cloak. So Izuku kicks up a notch to lightning cloak, and Bakugo's like, "That's more I like it." But the lightning cloak is fast for Bakugo. But Bakugo has such great fighting prowess. I'm not going to say he's able to react to his punches, but he does come up with a plan that would get him. So, so yeah, he's taking the fear of punches, and Bakugo throws his punch of his own. So then he throws his punch, and he knows Suzuku's gonna be there to freaking explode. So instead of punching full away, he punches by curves and does the explosion straight away, and does caught Suzuku off guard. And he's like, "Ah, how was he able to counter me that fast?" And Kacha's like, "It worked. I wasn't really going for a punch. It was just somewhat distracting, so I can hit you with the blast." And Zuko's like, "Huh. That's a great strategy. You knew you weren't fast as me, but you thought you could plan ahead your attack. Well, I'm still behind attacking things. Huh. You make me feel like I'm slow, Kachan." And and it does explosion, and it does that thing, and Suku like it does that spinning kick. That was really cool. I don't know. I like the animation they done there. So yeah, they're fighting, and Buck's like, use the move, use it then. And Zook's like, what move? The one you used to humiliate me all those years ago. Come on, do it, Izuku. He's like, Kacha now. He's like, do it. And Zook's like, fine. Thunderbolt. And it's coming down, and Buck's like, my chance. And he freaking does this new thing he's developing. Instead of AP shot he developed, he was developing this other thing to counter to to be able to redirect Izuku's lightning thing. Yeah, so he's developing his move to freaking defeat Izuku. Imagine. So what he done? It's kind of like the rotation, honestly. So Bakugo has this constant stream of lightning blasts that look like a circle. So it's like, so as the lightning hit, it deflected off the thing and it went straight to Zuko. And Zuko got hit, and it's just like, I thought I was absorbing electricity. What? I know why. It's because of the blast. The electricity didn't hurt me, but it was the impact of it was it was the blast itself that hurt me. Ah, nice catch up. And Box, look, I've been developing that one for you. I was developing that one for you. I call it uh, rotating explosion. Explosion rotate. Explosion rotator. It's just like, it's a hell of a move. It can counteract any move, usually. It can counteract any move. Any blasting move. So it's like, alright then, let's end this. And and Buck's like, bring it. And Bakugo does that early, 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 early move, like early punch again. Yeah, early punch, and Izuku throws a punch, and they connect. Now, explosion, explosion. Yeah, they reacted to each other. The electricity and the explosion reacted to each other to make this massive blast, and that's when he see Izuku on the floor, and Baku's like, and he's still up, and he goes there and he jumps on Izuku, and he has this sound. It's like, I win. And Izuku's like, all right, then, Kachan, you win. And Kachan's like, I win. I win. Finally, I win. And then All Might sees it. He's like, huh, what a match there, boys. And they're like, oh my. And they're like, I saw everything. I saw it. I don't blame you for my retirement, Bakugo. And you shouldn't have felt so inferior to Izuku for all these years. And it's not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that if he's better than you or you better than him, because in this world there's someone always better than you. You just have to try your best to overcome that and do your best. That's all it. All right, then they go back and all that stuff, and yeah, they gotta clean up. So yeah, should I keep going? Should I finish this whole thing? Yeah, I might as well just finish it, right? Yeah, I think we're an hour in. All right. So yeah. So yeah, everything happens, and I'm gonna go faster now, cause yeah. So it's Miro versus Class 1A, and Zuko's like, huh, who is this guy? And All Might and okay, no, no, he's not thinking that. He All Might's not there. So yeah, Miro versus the whole class thing. So Izuku turns on his liking cloaks, like, I think I can counteract this guy. And that's when all freaking he decimates everyone. Then he pops out of the ground, like, flexing stuff. And Izuku is fast, punches fast. Um, but Miro just goes freaking, what is it called? Yo, I can't remember the names for my life. Well, yeah, he goes transparent or something. What's it called? Permeation. Yeah, he permeates, and his fist goes past, and he does that freaking eyeball thing, and he tries to punch Izuku, but Izuku blocks, and he's like counter strike, and he didn't change on time. So Miro's like, "Damn, this kid's quick!" and quickly does a quick burst of one for all, and he's able to hit Izuku's hand out, hit him right in the gut, and Izuku's like, because it's one for all. It's one for all boosted by Miriam. So, yeah. So Izuku gets hit to the ground. And Miriam's like, damn. In his mind, it's like, I had to use one for all. Huh. This kid is special. All right, then. And he explains his quirk. And then Izuku after class is like, huh. Can I ask you a question? It's like, yeah. What was that sudden burst of power you had? When we were fighting, I swore that I was gonna get that punch on you, but then I saw this sudden burst of yellow lightning and you became faster. Well, do you have a secret quirk that can copy other people's quirk? And Mira was like, no, I don't have any other quirk. I think you're just imagining it. Because you do have lightning powers. And Zook's like, you think I'm that stupid? You think I won't recognize my own lightning? My lightning is blue. That was clearly yellow. Can you please explain? And that power you had, it reminded me of All Might. Because All Might was one of the only people that was able to do such a blow to me like that. So would you care to explain? And Miro's like, I gotta go. So it's like, I will get to the bottom of this. So yeah. So yeah. Then after they explain the thing and Izuku, asks Mirio, oh, I'm not here to ask about the thing, but I'm actually here to talk about the internet and they skip forward and then he meets Sir Night Eye. And I was like, huh, you were one of the candidates. As candidates for what? It's like for nothing. But in real life, he was talking about one for all. Yeah, All Might did know about him, but he didn't choose him. He chose to go with Muriel. Yeah. no, not All Might's. Sir Night Eye. Yeah, Night Eye was observing all these, and he saw Zuko. He's like, huh, this is so much special. But he decided to go with Miro because, yeah, he likes Miro. So it's like, oh, so you know what I mean? And Miro's like, told him to make him laugh, but he didn't make him laugh. So then they had to do that testing, and freaking, um, Night Eye looked into his eyes, but no matter if he knew what Izuku was gonna do, I don't. Okay, I don't think he's able to, you know actually, I'm gonna say Zuko take it down a notch, and he's thinking, and Night Eye was dodging him, and it looks like this is getting fun. All right, then, and he shouts, "All right, then, if you're gonna keep dodging," and he goes quick, faster, and Night Eye's like a burst of wind just past him, and he looks and sees Zuko with this stamp. He's like looking for this. Night Eye's like, "All right, then," and he approves him, and you're in. So then afterwards, they go on patrol, Lemillion and Deku, and they first see Overhaul and Overhaul with Airy and all that stuff, and that goes the same and all that stuff. And I'm gonna skip all the way, and then they invade Overhaul's mansion, and all that goes the same. Million versus Overhaul. I'm gonna say all that same, and that's when Izuku comes bursting in with a bunch of electricity coming in, and he shouts, "Where's Harry?" Straight away, he just, "Where's Harry?" And like, Night Eye saves Miro, and Zuko's like, "It's you and me, overall." And Izuku goes in his lightning state full on. He's going everything hands on, lightning palms. He's getting his electric eyes ready. His eyes are turning blue because he wants to fight him so badly. And yeah, he does. And he starts off with that. And overall blocks it, but Zuko dashes as that is distraction, punches him right in the face with the electricity, which stuns him, and he hits him at the gut, and he's pounding, but overall does like a raw and just like hits him back like, yeah! And he dashes towards him, throwing for another punch, but Zuko blocks it, and luckily for his lightning cloak, because if he didn't, that would have broken his arm. So he was like, damn, he's really strong. Can that stop me? Ah! And he's freaking fighting. And he's like, come on, burst of energy. And he's like, lightning orbs. Ah! And this time he came with the new thing. Lightning orbs times 100. That's when he summons 100. Yes, 100 lightning orbs, and they all go around the room, and it looks like, and they all come towards overhaul, and overhaul is like and he takes it. And it's like, I'm not done yet. Massive, no, double massive lightning orbs. Yeah, you heard me. Double massive lightning orbs, and he throws them at them, which hits overall again. And Zuko, he thinks he's finished. He's drained. He's like, but then overall, maybe he recovers, and that's when he takes Aaron, goes in the sky and all that stuff. And then we found and it's like no, no, and he jumps in the air, and then they play that in music, and Aaron jumps into his arms like last time, and rewinds that case again and finally was me. So yeah, Zuko puts Aaron on his back, and he feels his electricity regaining, and he's like, all right then, just maybe. You know what that is. Izuku emerges yet again, white hair, intense electricity with him. Everyone's teeth buzzing. Overall sees this. He's like, "Who is this?" And Izuku's like, "Time for you to die." I'm joking. It's like, "I'm gonna put you in jail," and he dashes as this is in the air, how somehow in the air, and he freaking demolishing him and freaking kicking him up, kicks him off, and yeah, what Izuku does instead of like that punch, this is 10 massive lightning orbs, and he puts both hands in his air. It's like lightning, lightning, massive lightning orbs barrage, and he sends them, and it goes and the whole in a burst of electricity. And then when he finally opens his eyes, he sees Zuko's face and his lightning palm ready to connect his face, and he hits freaking over, and he when he flies down and bursts inside into the ground full of electricity, and Zuko lands on the ground, stone God's yeah, God's react essentially. Yeah, I haven't explained why he was able to sustain it. Of course, Ares, I said he takes his power from his veins, and if he takes too much he will die, and that's why he runs out. He stops before he's gonna die. So, but Ares constantly making it back. So it's yeah, infinite Godspeed, basically. Yeah, infinite Godspeed. It's like infinite 100%, but infinite Godspeed. So yeah, he finishes himself. Night Eye dies, and yeah. The school festival happens. Deku versus that gentle criminal. He decimates him first try. Like it's not even that hard, and it never has these fights. And yeah, that's it, you guys. What if Deku had lightning powers? That was the last one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, that was it's actually pretty nice to do an hour one long. At first, when you guys voted for an hour long one, I was like, oh my goodness. But now I'm like, huh, I really like the hour long ones because it makes me talk more and I enjoy it more because I'm not gonna lie, for the first 10 minutes, I'm not used to it. And after this, when I just start speaking, 30-minute mark, I can just like keep going. And then, yeah, I'll just keep them going. And yeah, finally made it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, leave a comment, subscribe, uh, hit the post notification to know when I upload, because I really do that. And yeah, leave a comment down in the comment section. Um, uh, I love meatballs to know who are the people that actually watch the whole through videos. Remember, I love meatballs. And the other thing at the beginning to know who people, I even forgot what it was, but you guys can Yeah, really nice. For the people who watched through the whole video, I love meatballs. If you comment that, I will heart it and heart your comments. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and oh yeah, and make sure to vote. What's my next video gonna be on Friday? Yeah, posting on Friday. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya.